Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 7 of Let's Play Godcraft Frontiers! So what did I do since we were last here? I don't think I did anything. You can see this is kind of running. I think I guess it powered up a bit. Kind of works. I set up another macerator, or maybe another two, or a macerator. I forget how many I had. And I set up some electric furnaces, and I moved things around. I kind of lost my, where is it? Extractor here. Also made this. I want to show you this. I made this off camera, but wrench made out of bronze, and bronze is really easy. To make bronze, you just put 3 copper and a piece of tin, just like that, and there's your bronze. Simple as that. And this lets me wrench off things, though at the risk of maybe, just maybe, getting the default block back. So instead of the extractor, I may end up getting, say, a machine block, I guess, which would be the default one. I'm also having some problems with power issues. I'm going to show you what I mean here. So I've kind of organized a wee bit and used Alaram's overpowered bags. That's right. Go yell at me for that one. I think these are it, actually, is it? Yeah. What's in this one? Nothing. Okay, anyways, let's put that one here. So I'm going to show you a small bug I'm having here. So I'm going to go and power these up, or I'm going to put these in. So everything's running good, normally, right? Everything's good. And you got two generators running, the cells are in, perfect. And then you start putting it in over here, and then in here, and then in here. And everything should run fine. I mean, there should be enough power going through the pipes, except there isn't. It's all being used. Now, I'm pretty sure this is got a lot more than 40, this should be 40 EUs, maybe, it's a bit longer, so maybe it's like 28 EUs, or I mean, 20 each, so there should be about 35 at least EUs hitting this. But what the problem is, it seems like there's a lot of issues with this cable. I've had this problem before. I don't know exactly what happens and how it happens. All I know is the cable needs to be replaced. It's just power isn't transferring through it properly. It's almost like its max throughput is hit, but they don't, because it's a tick you get pretty much per generator. So you get 20 ticks per generator, so you should be, I don't really know. I'm just telling you this is what happens. So once this starts happening, you need to make better cable. The next best cable, I guess, is something like gold, I guess, or iron, or I don't know. I don't use that. I go right to fiber. I'm sorry. I just go right to fiber. That's how I do it. So we type in fiber-E. This is the proper spelling, by the way, you idiots in the world who spell it otherwise, with a ER instead of RE. Here you go. So this is what it usually is, and then there used to be another recipe, and I think then they changed it, and then they added silver or something, or no, maybe they added, or they nerfed that one, and they added the 6th one. But anyways, that's with silver, and that was supposed to work with RedPower, and this is so-called, we have a RedPower compatibility feature, and everyone's like, oh! And then there was a whole shitstorm like, I don't think I have to have RedPower to have, 6 things. That was a long time ago. Anyways, that went over. GregTech has made this a little better, and he's made it so you can use the Electrum ingots, and that's one of my favorite ingots in the game. And it's a really simple, really simple. So just to make the dust, all you need to do is take silver dust and gold dust. Simple, right? From the macerator. So you take gold ore and silver ore and put it in the macerator, and right off the bat you get 2 of those ores. Now when you put them together, that makes 4, right? Well, when you actually craft them just like this, a piece of gold and a piece of silver, you'll get 2. And of course, your 4 pieces in total would have given you 4. So you just got 4 bars of that. And if you check this recipe, for example, that's it. So I would get 16 cables just for some really simple, easy recipe. It works on a lot of things. If we click it, or right-click it, I guess, if we're in recipe mode, you can see it's used on quite a few little recipes. Looks like thermal expansion is actually using quite a few of them here. And if we pop this over, we can see they're being used for a lot of GregTech machines here. Yeah. And there's those cables there, the 8 of them. And look at circuits. Yeah. Doubles the production of circuits, which is really nice. And even advanced circuits. really, really nice. And honestly, I have silver. I will admit, we're kind of cheap because we're using Factorization and we're using that silver. I don't like it. A lot of my members wanted it. I think the main reason they wanted it is because they like hitting the big vein. You don't touch silver and you don't get bothered by it only once in a while. And then you get a vein of like 80 of them or so. Something crazy. And they get all excited and they're mining it and mining it and mining it. And then they're like, why the hell am I mining this? But anyways, that's how silver goes. So let's do something about our power issues, shall we? Oh, look at it derp up there. Derp, derp, derp. Okay. So, what are we going to do? We're going to do the fiber cable. It's actually a really easy recipe. We just need to get some glaze. And we have glass. There we go. Didn't I have more glass? Oh, there it is too. Nice. And then we need to get some diamond. And then we need to get those ingots. There we go. Nice. And then all we do is, I think, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, let's go rich here. I like to go rich ahead of time. Oh, and was it the last episode I told you? Maybe I didn't. That I got lucky. I think it was the last episode I told you where I got the... Maybe not. Maybe I tried last episode and didn't get one. Anyways, I ended up, eventually, with a Fortune 3 pick. I'm breaking 3, which was nice. And, of course, this one was the one before. That was my, I guess, yeah. And then this one was my first Silk Touch one. And then I've died too many times to actually get anything else out of that. So here we go. Nice, nice. Okay, so did I build that? Oh yeah, I did. So there's the fiber cable. Simple as that. So now we just go like this. And the nice thing is, we always use copper cables, so that's going to be recycled. And literally, when we install this, it's going to go boom. Just like that. It's all powered up now. See that? It's working. I can't tell you exactly why. I almost think it's not supposed to do that. Because it is losing some EEU after 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It loses 1 tick. 1, 2, 3. So it should only lose 1 energy. Unless once it's 5, it just goes crazy. But even then, I mean, you should have lost only a bit of energy. So this should be getting 15 EUs a tick down on the end. I think there may be a problem with it, or maybe that's actually a feature. I don't know. All I know is I always upgrade to fiber, because once that happens, once you're kind of in that area, then it's probably best to upgrade to fiber. The other suggestion is next time put that more in the middle. For example, cut down how far your machines went and put some on this side. Simple fix, right? Or just put 1 generator here and 1 generator over on that side. Not a big deal. So, the next little task of ours here, I'll just put my stuff in here, and I haven't actually figured out my tasks. I have a few tasks I want to complete. I guess the next task I want to show you is seeding, and crop. Okay, it's 8 AM, perfect timing. So I think I put the tool in right here, didn't I? One of these ones? I thought I did, I guess not. Or I lost them. Oh, here it is. My sickle, and my seed bag. Where's my seed bag? So to do this a little better, we can go seed. Is it called seed bag? Good. Okay, so we can do that quickly. And just see if we can see something pop up. I wish there was an option in NEI to actually bring that up a bit more. Just something that like punches you in the face. Oh, I saw it. There it was. My mess was perfect. So we go out here. We're gonna get attacked because it is daytime now, but they'll stop. Here we go. And just give up. Hey, give up. You're not giving up. Weird ass. You're just too excited. So, I use the sickle, and remember the recipe's easy. You can do this out of any material, just like an iron, wood, cobblestone even. And it's an AoE, and it's going to take a lot of space. Not as much as a string, probably. And if you have your seed bag at least with 1 seed in it, it'll auto-collect all the seeds in the bag, which is pretty sexy and handy. I would use the word, some people hate this, actually 1 person really hates this, but I'm going to personally say this is overpowered. It's cool and stuff, but it's definitely overpowered. But then again, it's not automated, so I guess that's the part where it's not too bad. Don't forget, you can automate this and go really crazy, so early on, I guess early on play, it could be considered a bit more overpowered, but long-term play or even mid-game play, it's not considered that way. But I I love it a lot because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy having a bit more hands-on action when I do things. Even with GregTech and things, too much is automated. There should be ways to, prevent automation, even macroing. Some people do the whole macroing crap, to get rewards from certain things. A bit more of a challenge, if you get what I mean. For example, Greg has these cool ores, and we'll get to that in the future, in the end, and you need to fly from asteroid to asteroid, and it's pretty badass. Unfortunately, one of the things I'd like to see eventually is, a special jetpack to use there, so you can't use normal jetpacks in the end, and that kind of add a nerf into that area. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So you can see I'm gonna have, actually, no, you know what? I didn't actually use all the seed. So you have to remember to use the seed bag, shift down, and right click. So look at that. I actually didn't have a full stack there. But anyways, this will probably end up using half of it, and you can go like this. It won't actually eat it. If you go like this, and it doesn't matter how you do it, but see, so if you look in here, if we go shift down, and we got 47, okay, so 53, and okay, so 53 there, and then if we right click here, we shift down, it'll be 52. So don't worry that you think, oh, if you screw up that it's actually going to eat a whole whatever that is. I guess it's a 3x3 or whatever. It's not going to do that. Or what's that, 4x4 actually? Yeah, I think that's 4x4. But it's not going to do that. Don't ask me why those are there. I just never fix them. Oh well. They show up on the world map even like that. But there you go. So there you go. And we got lots and lots of wheat. What do we do with wheat? Well, wheat actually has a few properties to it that you can do with it. You can make a hay bale with, I forgot the mod that it's called. You can check our wiki. It's a food type one. And of course you can do carpenter. And oh, this is how you get it. So let's right click. Okay, so oh, you can make cookies with it. I didn't know. And you can get a lot of cookies from that. Overpowered. Overpowered! Bread is probably my favorite one. You can do cake, chocolate cake, magical cake, hay block, which is cool for even decoration purposes, cake, and compost. And then if we go up here, you can make a biscuit, pumpkin bread, carrot pie, and let's go over again. You can make even a plant ball out of it, and with plant balls you can get dirt out of it. You can compress it and use it for other stuff, and then it gets into like the whole compost stuff. So it hits backspace to kind of reset where we were. And then you put it in the carpenter. Actually, I don't know if you can do that in the carpenter anymore. Maybe you can. Maybe he brought crating back. I don't think crating to me is worth it, but you can put it in a fermenter. And then pretty much that's it, I think. So one of the things I do is I turn it into lovely bread pieces, and I make sandwiches with it. And the sandwiches are pretty powerful. So of course I got the fish, I cooked it, and now what I can do is make a sandwich out of it. And so yeah, let's do that, shall we? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is going to be a lot of sandwiches if I do all of them, but whatever. There we go. So if we put 2 of these together, or 1 actually, oops, my mistake, there we go. You can actually eat these for like half a health. Yeah, whatever. What you can do is you can put them around, say, fish, for example, or tentacles, squid tentacles, and even sheep have some kind of meat that drop. Okay, or steaks, whatever. So we'll take a piece of steak here, and you go like this, and you put the bread around it. Steak sandwich! Don't know if I showed you that before, but I guess that's a key little, beginner guide, I guess, if you're using that. Let me get the name for that here quickly. Recent activity. Okay, plugins. Okay, it's called Useful Foods. So yeah, you can check down in the description, get a link to the plugins and all that, and mods, and that'll tell you exactly what we have there. So that was cool. So that's how you do that little puppy. The next thing I want to do, resin. Sun going down already? Oh god, yeah, 3:30. The next thing I want to do is resin, but I want to do it more automated. So this is when we're going to have to look into creating new things. So I'm going to assume that this costs iron now. Or not iron, steel, which is the new kind of thing for a lot of GregTech tools. So let's type in, what is it, tree tap? I remember this mod, and I'm like, hey, you guys gotta have this in the game. You must have electric tree tap, and they eventually did add it. So here you go, simple recipe, battery and a circuit, And I hate the new BuildCraft SPAC circuits. Ugh! And gates and stuff. I don't like that. Make it big and simple and, you know, easy to understand. But you need steel. Steel is a pain in the arse to make. To get it, you can put it in a blast furnace. This is a GregTech blast furnace, which 128 EU a tick takes 64,000. Let's just say we don't. Well, I don't think we have quite enough for that yet. That makes 5,000 EUs a tick. And let's see here. 5,000 EUs a tick. Where am I going here? Do I right-click that then? Get to my recipe. I guess I'm looking at steel dust, maybe? Okay. 5,000 steel dust. How do I get it to show? I suck when it comes with the recipes. It's like, ah! There. Is that it? Okay, anyways, there we go. 5,000, and you need 64,000 energy for that blast furnace. So, of course, this is a super duper high-tech blast furnace. Unfortunately, fortunately I should say, not unfortunately, there is an original blast furnace. It's a 3x3 shaped, or maybe 4. I guess we can get a little bit more. System here. And you need soul sand and nether brick, or you can use magma cream. Thankfully, slimes are in swamps. I can get that easily. Blaze powder can actually be retrieved easily, and I have a few from deserts, so that is set. So all I need is nether brick. So I need to find a fortress, and I need soul sand. Soul sand's pretty easy. Or you can use this material here, which is pretty much soul sand and nether brick, and you can skip. Oh no, you still need the middle part. That doesn't look as easy as a recipe. Why that recipe? Infernal brick. I don't understand that, but anyways, we're gonna make the blast furnace brick, and then of course we need also coke oven. Coke. There we go. And the coke oven is sand and brick, and so we're gonna need some clay. So we're definitely going on a bit of an adventure. I mean, you know, we do 30-minute episodes, so of course we're already almost hitting some of our time. But I guess I can start on the adventure anyways and see if I can, you know, part 2. We're back in the, you know, the end or whatever, where we're going. Not end, but or nether. Yeah. I wonder if we have. Let's see, pack is it called or ender? I wanted to see what the requirement for this baby was. Ah, look at this. Ender pouch. We have. Oh, but to color it, you can't. I don't think you can color it ahead of time. It's probably too risky. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to bother with this. I usually like to store my items in this, but I need one of these, and this is going to be calling a blaze rod, and I don't have one of those yet, so that's fine. So, I'll take one of these with me. Oh, nope, I won't be taking you with me. I'm taking one of you with me. Probably take the 2. It's not really costly in any way to me. And let's get some of my sandwiches. I should have a pile of sandwiches here. And let's go something like that. And then I need to do something with this door, which is wide open right now. And waiting for nasty ass zombie to come in. Cool. And I want to see Nano Saber. It's a little powerful weapon. Actually, I have nothing to charge it in yet, though. Yeah. No charger for that. I can make that pretty easily, but we'll do that next time. No, not next time. Actually, you know what? For my adventure, we should make nano armor. So you know what? I'm going to make machines, and we're going to do that the next episode. That way we're not cutting it too much in half on you. Because really, I'm going to get to the portal and be like, okay, next time. So let's make new machines. I need a compressor. Compressors are pretty easy. You know what? We just been doing stone, so we're already finished half the job here. Machine block and the circuit. How awesome is that? So we're already doing the job here. Let's get my iron here. And where are we? Here's some stone. Perfect. So something like this, I think. Oh, first let's make the machine block. There we go. And okay, so stone like this, I think. Okay, where was it? Ah, okay, close enough. There you go, compressor. Ta-da! And all we have to do is put that there. Sweet. Now we're gonna have to make. This is for the nano armor, so it's not actually a hard recipe. Shush. Wait, where are you? You're just outside the door? You sound so loud. Also, I should probably do this to prevent zombies coming up. So we're making this nano armor, which isn't really hard. We're going to need a special charger for it too, but let's get the nano armor. So the crystals are actually really easy to do. You can use gems or diamonds. Thankfully, we have lots of gems. Though the gems are important later on down the road as well, I think we have enough to spare just to make 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do one for the nano saber down the road too. Is the nano saber 1? Yes, it is. 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Sorry, I don't count 5 as well as most do. Ah, whatever. There you go. So, there we go. Now what we want to do is we want to make these plates, and this carbon is really easy. You need a compressor, but I've already done it. So how do you make this ahead of time, or how do you make it? You take coal, you put it into a macerator. Literally, if we click here and hit, is it R on this, or no, it's U. So if we hit U on this, oh no, I thought that was gonna, okay, that's how you get it. Okay, there you go, macerator. See the macerator? You put 1 coal in, and you get coal dust. And if you put a coal ore in, you get coal dust, etc., etc. A few ways to get coal. So if you take the coal, you can craft it, and you put it in here. You put 4 to start with, and you get raw carbon. We got a bit more to do, just a bit more here. Perfect. So we get 32, and then we cut this in 32 again, and we cut that one in half. Look at that, 48, and there we go. So you got raw carbon. So all we do is throw that baby in a compressor, and we don't have power. So let's put power to this baby. Power, 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 power. There we go. And there we go. It's compressing. Let me check on our cells. Everything's going pretty good. Since I don't have a one on the bottom here, you know, a little feature I could do just to, you know, make life a little easier. I don't use the hoppers anymore, and this is an example of how you can use the hoppers a little efficiently. I have those lava cells over here, and I can go over here, and I can eventually just go like this. Oh, actually no, that won't connect to it because there's no default route, so you don't have to worry. So I can go over here, split this in 2, and just put these in like an even number, even though these don't extract in an even way. There you go. Oh, no, you know what? I failed. They're going to go to the bottom. The input's only on the side, so you know what? I'm too lazy for that. Why isn't there like I wish there wasn't like a simple hopper upgrade to change this inventory. I like the way logistics can change the inventory side, and I think that should be done more, because I don't think it should be a challenge to have, you know, have to use the front of a device or the side of a device, or, you know, you shouldn't have to have that. I think most things should come, I know it sounds a bit cheap and so a little easy, but it's just for preference, you know, build design preference. I don't even build, I'm not a designer, I make things ugly. But personally, it could make it look nicer. I mean, for example, a lot of people will, not a lot of people actually, probably only people like to have a really clean house may put this inside a wall and hide it, etc. Me, I like to look at it, but yeah, so that's compressing. And now we need to make a power source. So what we usually do is we make an MFE as a power source. Ta-ta! I like to kind of jump to an MFSU right off the bat because I think it's better, stronger, faster, blah 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 blah. And it's actually kind of easier to make these, isn't it? Because I can do sapphire. Nice. Saves a diamond anyways. And saves you a step, I guess. Just the energy crystal step. Not a huge one. So you need to make an MFE, and then you can jump to an MFSU. So let me tell you an MFE. It costs, basically, you know, the energy crystal costs you 4 rubies or 4 diamonds. Just think of it as diamonds. I'll always say diamonds, but you can, you know, substitute them with rubies, especially if you're using RedPower. They become a lot easier to find. Then you need the 4 gold cable, which is just a bunch of rubber and gold ingots, and actually is something I'm going to need, and then advanced circuit and advanced machine. So yeah, you know, this recipe is getting a little more expensive, so instead of that, I'm going to build one more machine for today, and then I guess I can finish the MFSU next time, maybe finish a few things around my house, and then we'll go for the adventure. So we got to plan these things out a bit. But that's the whole fun of, you know, I'm a crafter, I enjoy crafting, I want to share the crafting with you, and you guys are like, shut up, can't you just do it? Actually, I don't know, you seem to be excited when I show you detailed crafting. You guys seem pretty appreciative of that. Also, something that you guys may not notice, in NEI, you can click this here. You see where you can move around? But if you always click the progress bar on certain things, it shows recipes, and it shows you 22 recipes that can be used with the compressor. So if I click mix ingots here, and you see rolling machine, which requires a rolling machine, it shows you 13 ways to do this. Thanks, Greg. Also, you have to use a rolling machine. Thanks, Greg. But if you hover over here, you can actually see recipes, and you can see, wow, there's 31 recipes you can do in the rolling machine, and it's really handy. Of course, a lot of them is that one material, but here, you can make this magnesium plate, and I think that's for windmills and water thingy-mabobbers. Look at that, windmills and oh, maybe just windmills, okay. Anyways, and then you can make iridium alloys and whatever. So this rolling machine is definitely an important part for our future. So all we have to do is go here and click on the rolling machine. Look at that, 4 pistons, crafting table, so 1, 2, 3, 4. From that, and normal iron, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this. Let's see if I can do this like pro style for once, without messing it up, or unless if I misclick everything. Oh, I messed it up, I think, already. Oh, I failed. There we go. Pro style, rolling machine. Now, the rolling machine, you're going to need BC energy. You could try. I mean, you could try using a different energy. I'm pretty sure it won't work. I'm pretty sure you can't use icy energy. I mean, I'm going to try it for fun. You know what? It's just Greg is crazy enough to probably do it, so I'm 100% sure you can't use icy energy. In fact, he'd probably make his own rolling machine rather than, you know, use somebody else's. But before we use this rolling machine, we need the right materials. So you need refined iron, copper ore. Let's grab copper ore and tin, whatever. We're gonna have to make bronze. So we take the tin here and we take the copper ore and we go like this, and there is the bronze. Simple as that. Probably need this down the road. Perfect. So with the rolling machine, I think you start like 1 row of refined iron, and then you take the bronze. I guess we're just doing 13, huh? Doesn't matter what you put in it anyways. Then you take tin, I think, on the bottom. Actually, I think tin... Oh, no, there it is. That's the right recipe. And, of course, if this was BC powered, it would work. Now, if you just have one of each in here, and you're like, oh, why is the last one just showing and not working? If you click this, or right-click it, I believe, it will actually activate it, sort of, and let you craft the last set in there. Kind of like a blueprint, so it likes to lay it there so you can easily fill it in, but there's a way around it. Also, you know that recipe thing? You can click here in these machines and click the recipes. So electric furnace, oh. I don't know why electric furnace doesn't have a recipe. I don't know if that's a bug or too many. But if you click macerator, 156 recipes can be done in the macerator. Wow. And if you click here, recipes, you can see you can extract a certain amount. If you click the compressor, you can see, 22 items can be compressed. And there may be even a bit more. I don't know if there's any missing because of, with GregTech or any other add-ons. I'm not saying that like he's screwing it up or anything. I just don't know if it displays all of them. So might as well put over here the rolling machine. There we go. And ta-da! Now you can power this probably, and I'm only guessing, and you should probably not be powering it with this, but I'm assuming you can power it with butt power. No, with redstone engine, but it's probably the most painful, slow thing ever. I'm only doing it for an example, because I think you can do it, but I don't think you can. Let's just see anyways. Oh, look at that. I failed that last one there. I need to click it anyway, so you don't belong there. Oh, crap. Put a hole there. So, actually, why am I doing that anyways? Okay, that, and 10. It will store energy over time. If you hover over this, yeah. So 3 millijoules of energy, 5 millijoules of energy, 4. And it looks like it may even be running out over time. So it's probably not even going to craft this properly. 0 millijoules. So you can see the progress bar is next to impossible. So the next thing we could do is we can make a steam engine, which requires water and a fuel source. Or we can go ahead and do, I think, considered the more overpowered engine. Actually, we can make electric engine and run off of energy as well, which is actually pretty nice. I'll probably build that. But for you guys who want to use BC energy directly, I do suggest you use something called the Stirling engine. Where is it? Hobbyist? No. Stirling engine. If you use the other engine, which is like a steam engine, it requires water and then the fuel, and it can get a little messy. The hobbyist engine, as you can see, is really cheap. I think I'm going to go with an electric engine right off the bat, because then I don't have to worry about filling a fuel source to it. It can work all the time, and it's not too bad. Actually, you know what? Let's do the hobbyist. Let's do something different. I always do an electric engine, so let's do the Stirling engine. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, something different. Okay, and we can make it really quick, anyways. Cane talk proper. Cane smash. Ah, where is my? Oh, there's the glass. Okay, where are we? Stirling engine. There we go. So cobble, stone gear, piston, a piece of glass. Ta-da! Let's grab ourselves a stack of coal, and I think all we have to do is like this, and we'll automatically center on it. And you can see this actually did get progress. Wow! So I guess that's worth it if you want to, like, you know, craft that for the next 5 weeks. Let's see. Oh, we can get my block back. It's probably a little dangerous. There's little evil creatures around. There you go. And then just take the lever and put it beside it, and there we go. So, if we turn this puppy on and put this in, this should never blow up unless if it has no work to do, I think. Then it may blow up. I'm not even sure. But as you can see, this is a lot faster. And as far as I know, this can't go any faster. No, okay, it can't. So it's a 1 millijoule energy. The heat level on there won't let it go any faster. It looks like it does reset 5, yeah. Cool. So there you go. Now we got mixed alloys. And what we can do with that is we can compress it. And if we compress it, let's just put this in here and just put you there for temporarily. When we compress that, that'll get our plates that we'll need for the advanced recipes on the next episode. Pretty simple, huh? Pretty simple. There we go. So yeah, if we go over here, makes advanced alloy, and there you go. So when we go back to advanced machine block, which is a very common block that we're going to be using a lot of, you'll use carbon plate, which we've been making, of course, from the coal, and then the advanced alloys, which is the mixed alloys, and that's just simple as that. So next episode, we'll finish making my nano suit. I guess we could make a nano sword, and then I guess we could make maybe a couple other things. We'll look at what we can do. I have some ideas what I like to try out, so we'll see what we come up with next episode. And I guess we're kind of advancing in the tech tree now, which is kind of cool. I think that's important. I also might start running some pipe down here, and I'll do that off camera, just to a lava lake. We'll see how that goes. I actually may do it above ground instead. And also, I probably need to collect some resin as well. So we'll see what I'm up to, and then we'll start working on the episode after that. Probably will be when we start going out for a bit of an adventure and working for, say, things like clay, and go to the end and see if we need some of those bricks. We could also check our recipes and see maybe if some of them can be done other means for, you know, something new and different for fun. But anyways, guys, I'll see you next time. Oh, guys, and before I end this episode, I just want to let you know I'm going to put a little clip at the end. This is Agility using something called a Wraith lighter from Factorization. You can click certain objects, like, say, cobblestone, and turn it into smooth stone. Well, he forgot there's vanilla fire as well involved in it, and he kind of, well, you watch and see what he did. Anyway, see you guys next time.
It's funny.
Gone.
All you can see is just like blocks slowly disappearing.
What the hell?
Why
You
would
said it
you?
wouldn't
It's
spread.
Sniper V2.
What?
Haha.
Explain.
Explain yourself, boy.
I'm
I imagine that
quitting
the
and
day
going
like
to
saying
bed.
that, like explain.
How did you? You're quitting? Can I have your items?
I said I'm quitting for tonight and going to bed.
Oh, free sword.
Just a burning
Jetpack
house,
over
you
there
know.
somewhere.
Agility, what did you learn today?
You said it wouldn't spread.
You trust the
Wait,
cane?
what? No, like, I mean, if you... You're an idiot. It uses normal fire, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you click, you know, a certain material, it burns that certain material. It won't on purposely burn the other material with Wraith Flame. Of course, normal flame still works everywhere.
Yeah, whatever.
I like watching the house
Noob.
burn. Kind of fun.
Aw.
At least the floors are still there.
Yeah, that's
After we do the
true.
wood.
Well, you know, before you go to bed, you might as well just finish the other floor until, you know, 'cause
You can just
knowing
put
you,
in,
you'll probably
you
You should
rebuild
build
it
it
up
with a
and then do
material
the
that
floor.
doesn't
And
burn.
Wait, what do you
Just put
mean?
in
The
the wood
floors are all
again.
done already.
no, the second floor wasn't done.
Oh.